This is stage 1, breaking the spell. The task of this stage is to program Scratch the Cat to free Mr. Bussy's legs. So over here I have Scratch 2 pulled up, and the first thing that you're going to do is change the background. So at the bottom left here, click the stage, and click the little mountain over here to choose a new image from library, and scroll all the way to the bottom. We want the XY grid so we can see the numbers for right now. And like I said, we can see the numbers, we can see the coordinates. As you will see, some are positive, some are negative, and this is going to be important to the next couple steps. So first, let's add movement for Scratchy. So click Scratchy over here, go to Scripts, and drag our first block, which is going to be the go to x0, y0. Drag that into our space, and now let's enter coordinates. Again, you can follow along with me, or you can look at the piece of paper, x0, y 125, and to see how this works, click the block over here. I'm going to click it, and you should see Scratchy instantly move. And if I do that again, I can pull him anywhere at, click it, but he moves a little too fast because it's instantaneous. I don't see him move, he just like teleports there. So what we're going to do next now is add a control wait block. So control over here, we want it to wait afterwards. 1 second's a little too long, so let's change that to 0.1 seconds. And we're going to move on to the next step now. And we're actually going to duplicate this stack and make a large amount. So if you click the duplicate button here at the top, duplicate this. Again, that was 1 time. And we have to do that a total of 4 times over here. So I got, oops, and I did that one a little bit backwards. So I can just redrag them together. And there I am. Now I have 4 new blocks. I'm going to piece these all together. Now time to enter the new coordinates. And you can listen to me or you can read them yourself. But the first one's x150, y30. Second one's x100, y negative 120. Third one's x negative 100 and y negative 120. And the last one is x negative 150, y 30. And now if I click my block, I can see Scratchy do a little ring around the rosy kind of. But let's make it a loop so I don't have to constantly click this. So again, still in control, add the forever block on top of everything. And now if I just click this, Scratchy will be going on his lovely way until I tell him to stop. So it's getting a little bit annoying, so I'm going to press the stop button right here. So Scratchy's going to pause temporarily. And we have to add a couple more coordinates again, because if we press play again, this does not look like a star, not yet at least. So we have to enter in a couple more coordinates. So the next one, instead of having Scratchy teleport from place to place, we're going to have him glide. So he's going to be slowly just moving, dragging along over here. So let's go back to the motion. Instead of go to, this time we're going to add glide 1 second to x and y. So drag that one in underneath, and we want to do 5 of these right over here, 5 glides. And again, we're going to enter some coordinates. It's going to be glide 0.1 second to x150, y30, 0.1 again, x negative 100, negative 120, and I'm not going to repeat all these ones, so please refer to the guide or just look at what I am typing as well over here. And once you have these all entered in, you can now see what the Scratchy's movement will look like. And you will see there's a couple more things going on in the middle. Maybe you can kind of see it yet. Maybe you don't, but here's what it's going to be. I'm going to add a start button, so click events, add a start button, and now to see Scratchy's movement, we're going to add a color trail behind him. So we're going to add a pen, because pens add color. Right underneath the when flag clicked, we need to clear it off. Set pen color, and you can choose any color. I'm fine with the blue over here. Set pen size to, and pen down. And the one thing that you'll need to change, again, you can change any color that you want by clicking it over there. I got white, green, etc. You can also change the pen size to 10. And now if I press the flag, you can kind of see what is happening over here. We're almost done. But here's the thing. If I move Scratchy, it looks good right now. If I move Scratchy off to the side and now press the flag, look what happens. Again, I'm going to stop that, move Scratchy over here, and there is a small bug in this script. The way to stop this bug from happening is by creating a starting point. So Scratchy will always start at a specific point before the pen goes down. So we need to go back to motion, add a go to, and we need to add a starting point for Scratchy, and that's going to be x negative 150, y 30. And now when we press the green flag, no matter where Scratchy is, he's always going to go to the starting point before putting that pen down. And we got a perfect code over here. Star spell is complete. But before we call this fully complete, I want to show you one of my favorites. Again, this is a perfect program, a perfect script, but the way programmers become experts is they always take a basic script and make it even better. So there's a couple ways you can make this script better. So what I want to show you is how to add changing colors. So what you're going to do is add a second stack now. So again, create a second stack with the when clicked in the control forever. And lastly, go back to pen and let's do change pen color. Oh, that's that. Change pen color by 1. And now when I press my play button, look how that one simple code can make this script 100 times more interesting to watch. And again, there's a couple more things you can do to change the shape, so please either change the different coordinates, or you can even add sound to there. So if you go to sound, you can have Scratchy playing the drum. So with that, stage 1 is complete, the spell is broken, Mr. Bussy's legs are free, and now you're ready to move on to stage 2.